Hey, good morning everyone. It's Wednesday morning. We had a little bit of a storm there this morning very early, but it's calmed down now, and I decided I'd come down here to the forge and do a project that I've been working on. I need a cant hook. How many of you folks know what a cant hook is? That's a cant hook. Now, I don't have one of these things, okay? So what I'm going to do is I borrowed this one off of my sister, and I'm going to copy this thing. Now, I already have the hook. I found this in a junk pile somewhere, and I mean, it's exactly the same model cane hook, okay? So what I need to do is I need to make the handle of the cane hook. I need to make this part that goes on the end here, and I need to make this part right here, this round part. So that's what you're going to see me attempt to do in this video. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, these things are back savers. That's exactly what they were made for, to save your old back when you're trying to get the job done. So I'm going to pick up the camera, you guys, and I'm going to show you the handle that I've already got. Well, I don't need to pick up the camera to do that. Last night I come down here to the shop, and I copied the best I could on my lathe. Guess I'll get that out of there. I copied the handle, but I copied it to suit my own self. Let me get that out of there just a second. I'll show you this. There's the old one, okay? And there's the new one. I made it a little bit sturdier up here at the top where your hand goes, right? And this particular piece of hickory that I had wasn't completely straight, so you can see that's not straight either. It's got a belly in it right here, but I'm not going to worry about that belly. What I was trying to do was make sure that this stuff, or this handle right here, would fit the parts. So I copied that, okay? That's exactly what I done. I simply copied it. Now that would make a nice brand new handle for my sister's cane hook. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this part right here and this part right here and attach it to this handle, hopefully on the... Alright, you all, first thing we're going to do, we're going to measure up this thing right here. It's 2 1/4 inches. I got a piece of bar stock here that's 2 inches, that'll work. We know that it's 2 inches in diameter, tapered. So I've got a piece of pipe here that I'm going to bend this thing around to get the bend in it, okay? The main thing we got to do, you guys, is we got to know what this length is right here. So just take you a piece of string, wrap it all the way around that, just like that right there. Piece of wire will work as well. And I'll give you a tip, I don't have none this morning, but if you will use, Lordy, if you will use the same thickness wire as your material, you'll get a better result. But anyway, let's see how big that is. Of course, in the drawing out process, you all, this is not a very long piece of metal, okay? Let's just see how long that really is. So we need 8.5 inches. So we'll go ahead and we'll mark 8.5 inches on this piece of stock, which is pretty healthy, okay? Really healthy, as a matter of fact. It's thicker than that stuff right there, so it'll make a really good one, okay? Hold it on there really good. So we just put us a mark right here. Of course, you know we've got to have these bends. Once this comes around to the 2 inches, then we have to bend these pieces up to make it fit. So that's something that I'll have to finagle around to get to work, okay? And that'll help us draw it down to the length. Alright, you all, we've got that part, now I got to cut it off right here. Not perfect, you all, but I like it. Now what I've done, you all, I messed up on the bend, okay? I just totally mismeasured for the bend. I'm going to say that right now on video. So what I've done was I just closed that loop up. See? And I welded them ears on there, okay? Now all I got to do is drill the hole for this thing right here. And of course it'll go this way like this right here. Just like so. So I'm going to do a little bit of dressing up on that, and then we'll drill the hole in it. Alright, you all. Now, obviously I haven't put this piece on here yet, but this really, I've seen these things even without the metal piece on them. But here's how these things work. It's really simple to do, and it's easier than using your arm. See that? There's my cane hook, you guys. Now, I got to make this piece, and I'm not going to do this on video, okay? I'm just going to show you guys how this looks one day when I'm out cutting wood. This is pretty simple to make. I'm going to just find a piece of pipe that will slide up on there and taper, and I'll cut this, cut some of it off and out, and it'd be simple to do that right there. It's got these little teeth on it so that it, hangs up on the log or don't hang up. Cane hook. See that? So that's my version of it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. Now these things were made by hand, and you can see This one is pretty crude looking. But still yet, this right here is some really heavy duty iron, and to get it hammered out and get it made to the shape that I needed it to on this pole right here, this piece of wood, took a whole lot of hammering. But anyway, it works. With that, y'all, may the good Lord bless you. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.